Welcome into another edition of Bama Central 3 and Out with Joey Blackwell and Tony Sukalis. I'm Katie Wyndham. And guys, 1 week from today, we will be in Atlanta for SEC Media Days. Start on Monday. Alabama won't go until Tuesday, but we'll be in Atlanta both days. And since we're a week away, just what are some of what do y'all think are maybe the main storylines you're looking into for Alabama or maybe the SEC as a whole as we head into SEC Media Days next week?
Well, I think it starts, obviously for Alabama fans, people are looking forward to Jimbo and Nick Saban the third round of that debacle. Obviously, this will be there was what Nick Saban said way back in the day at that World Games little fundraiser event. And then, of course, there was SEC meetings. And now, whether people like it or not, there are going to be some people that ask them about that spat that's been going on between them. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be one of the more juicy moments of SEC Media Days. But getting into a serious topic, I think NIL was a big topic of discussion last year and how it was really the first season with NIL coming after it came about. I'm really looking forward to, seeing how NIL has evolved in the minds of these coaches and what type of impact they've seen from it in their players and in their programs. So, Jimbo Fisher round 3 and Jimbo and Saban round 3. And then on top of that, I think NIL is going to be a very interesting discussion all week.
Yeah, I think those are great topics. The one that I'll throw in, just because last year we kind of had a bombshell dropped on us with the addition of Texas and Oklahoma into the conference. With conference expansion kind of heating up and, with the Big Ten and the Pac-12, I think it'd be interesting. I'm sure there's going to be some topics about that. I'm not sure if we're going to get a bombshell, but I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe we do for the second straight year. But I think, is terms of what I'm interested in, I think that'd be kind of a new and exciting thing to talk about, because it feels like we've really harped on NIL, and definitely we really harped on Jimbo Fisher. But so, hopefully there'll be some interesting stuff other than that to talk about, and maybe some juicy conference realignment or something like that to really discuss.
Yeah, I think those are both going to be big topics of discussion next week. I think more from an Alabama specific standpoint, this is one of those years they're coming off not winning a championship. And so kind of we specifically haven't heard from Bryce this summer a lot, but he's been in a couple of different media things out at the Elite 11 or whatever, and just how focused he seemed to be. And just to kind of see Bryce, assuming him and Will Anderson will be there, and of course Nick Saban, just kind of what their mindset is heading into this season, coming off the national championship loss to Georgia, and just how focused and hungry this team is. Because Bryce Young, he's coming off the Heisman season, a great individual accomplishment, but he says he wants that national championship. So SEC Media Days will really be kicking all this off, and then before we know it, we'll be in fall camp, and then before we know it, the season will be starting. But that'll about do it for today's Bama Central 3 and Out. Thanks for watching.